Hello, friends. It is August 8th, and I will be reading from Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. So glad you're joining me today, and happy Friday. I speak to you from deepest heaven. You hear me in the depths of your being. Deep calls unto deep. You are blessed to hear me so directly. Never take this privilege for granted. The best response is a heart overflowing with gratitude. Amen. I am training you to cultivate a thankful mindset. This is like building your house on a firm rock where life's storms cannot shake you. As you learn these lessons, you are to teach them to others. I will open up the way before you, one step at a time. Beautiful. All right, we're going to go to our YouVersion Bible app, and the first verse we have is Psalms 42, 7 and 8. That reads, Deep calls to deep in the roar of your waterfalls. All your breakers and your billows have swept over me. The Lord will send his faithful love by day. His song will be with me in the night. A prayer to the God of my life. Just want to see who wrote that. A maskil of the sons of Korah. Okay, so a psalmist. All right, the next verse we have is Psalm 95, verses 1 and 2. Come, let's shout joyfully to the Lord. Shout triumphantly to the rock of our salvation. Let's enter his presence with thanksgiving. Let's shout triumphantly to him in song. The last verse we have is in the book of Matthew, and that is chapter 7, verses 24 and 25. That reads, Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and acts on them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain fell, the rivers rose, and the winds blew and pounded that house. Yet, it didn't collapse because its foundation was on the rock. The rock here, y'all, is Jesus Christ. Your foundation should be built on Jesus Christ, and you'll see you will be able to withstand those storms as they come, as the wind pounds and the rain falls. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. So I hope that could encourage you a little bit today. Just if you're going through that storm, just look to him and continue to build your foundation on him. I got an amazing word about 2 years ago when I first came back to the States, and I was questioning my move and questioning, like, did I do the right thing? And, it was just so much of the devil, like, attacking me. I finally obeyed, and I finally made the move to Florida, like, what was for me God's will. And now here the devil is coming with all these thoughts like, you made the wrong move, you should go back to Switzerland, you have a man back there that loves you, with a daughter who absolutely loves you. And I had all these things like, oh, what am I doing in the U.S.? Like, people are crazy here and they just shoot people for going on their property, and just so many things were just going through my head. And I met a pastor, and she said to me, like, I kept saying to her, my foundation is so weak and so thin that when the devil attacks me, he knocks down the entire foundation. Like, I can't build my foundation up because he keeps attacking me, and whatever I built gets destroyed. And I said, I keep coming, like, I feel like I keep visiting the same circumstances. And she said to me, picture going up like a spiral staircase. You're going to be going up and around and around, and you're going to see that circumstance again or that lie, and every time you come around to it, you are getting higher. You are going up. So your foundation will be getting stronger, and you will be able to defeat it, but it's going to keep, you're going to keep revisiting it, but each time it's going to get easier to handle. And I just love that picture because it just helped me so much. And now that my foundation is stronger, when the devil comes to attack me, he'll take a little bit of my foundation, but I got all this right here. And I am standing firm on the rock, my Jesus Christ, my Lord. And yeah, it is so much easier. So if you're a new believer and you feel like you're struggling like that, have hope. It will get easier. The more you get into his word, the more that you get involved in his community, part of the church, like you'll get there, okay? Stay firm, stay strong. All right, guys. The Lord bless you and keep you until we meet again. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.